Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Mohammed.
Hello, I'm Vlad. Let's start with a summary of the chapter.
In the beginning of the chapter, Scout thinks that her father is really old and can't do anything interesting, or even play football like the other kids' fathers do. Scout compares him to the fathers of the other children and feels disappointed. After receiving air guns from their uncle, Atticus told Jem that he can't kill any mockingbirds because it's a sin, but that he can shoot all the blue jays he wants. Scout and Jem talk to Miss Modi. They tell her that Atticus can't do much of everything. Miss Modi then tells them that he is a great checker player and that he can play the Jew's harp, but they aren't impressed. Scout asks Calpurnia about her father's talents. The cook says she is convinced that he has them, but draws a blank when asked to provide specifics.
One day, Jem and Scout go off exploring to see if they can find any animals to kill with their rifles. Then they see a dog that belongs to Mr. Harry Johnson. The dog is acting strange, so they go to tell Calpurnia about it. Calpurnia at first tells them to deal with it themselves, but when she sees the dog herself, she goes to grab the phone to call Atticus and tell him that there's a mad dog on the loose. Calpurnia then calls Miss Eula May, the phone operator, and tells her to let everyone in the neighborhood know that they should stay out of the way of the dog. Then she goes to warn the Radleys, because they don't own a phone.
Sheriff Heck Tate and Atticus arrive on the scene after a while. When the dog came in range of Tate's rifle, Tate gave it to Atticus because he is a much better shot than him. Atticus then fires the rifle and ends the dog's life. Scout and Jem are shocked at Atticus's marksmanship. Miss Modi tells Jem and Scout that far from being the helpless old man they thought he was, Atticus was the deadest shot in Macomb County in his time, and his nickname was the Old One Shot. Scout and Jem are shocked that their father had this hidden skill, and they wonder why they've never heard their father talk about his shooting skill, let alone actually use it. The dog's body is taken away by a man named Zebo. Scout wants to tell all the kids at school about her father's skill, but Jem tells her not to. He thinks Atticus wouldn't want her to, since he's never mentioned it before.
Now we will talk about the characters in the chapter. There are 6 characters in this chapter. Their names are Miss Modi, Calpurnia, Scout, Jem, Mr. Hectate, Atticus, and here is their description. Miss Modi is a woman in her early 50s. She is around the same age as Atticus. Her house was burned down in an earlier chapter, and is currently being rebuilt. She tells Jeremy and Jean-Louise to go away because of fear of them getting hurt by the construction. She is wise and understands why Atticus says that killing a mockingbird is a sin. Atticus. Atticus is 50. He wears glasses and is tall. We learn that he is the best checker player in the county and was the deadest shot in his time. He can also play a Jew's harp and has a passion for reading. He is older than the fathers of the kids that Jean-Louise and Jeremy play with. He is a very fair man. He tells Jeremy and Jean-Louise not to hurt the mockingbirds because all they do is sing. Hey, Mohammed, wake up!
Huh?
It's your turn!
Oh, sorry about that. Just got a little tired.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Calpurnia. Calpurnia is very good at recognizing corrupted animals on sight. She was able to act quickly under pressure. She called everyone on the street and warned about the mad dog attack. Calpurnia has no fear of the Radleys. She knocked on their door and started shouting at them to warn them about the dog. Scout. Jean-Louise, also known as Scout, reaffirms her commitment to stop fighting. She thinks her father is lame unlike the other ones. She wants to tell everyone at school that her father is a sharpshooter, but Jeremy tells her not to. He says that if he really wanted them to know and share it, he would have told them earlier.
Mr. Hectate. He is the town's sheriff. He is the same height as Atticus, but thinner. He has a long nose, wears boots, boot pants, and a lumber jacket. He can't shoot as well as Atticus.
Jeremy, also known as Jim, was shooting at tin cans instead of birds because of Atticus's warning. Jeremy tried shooting Miss Modi in the behind. Atticus noticed and warned her about it. Jem wants Atticus to take part in the football game, but Atticus says he is too old for that.
Bye, and thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it.